All right. What was that? Oh God. God. Dying. Hello everybody. Oh my God. 901. Get started. Holy shit. Oh. Make sure this is all good. That took forever. Alright, go back here. Oh my God. Can't believe we're actually done quite a lot of progress with this game. We only played 2 parts so far? This being the 3rd? Kinda nuts. Let me raise this a tiny bit because it's like kinda low. There we go. So where were we last time? If I remember correctly, I said, well, one, I got the wave beam, the wave buster, which is actually going to help us a lot in the future. Actually very soon. But I did say I'm going to visit the artifact temple so I can get all that lore and all that fun stuff out of the way. I only got 1 artifact, so I'm not missing too much. And then we're going to go back to phase onlines. I don't think there's anything else to do. So I'll make sure I'm on our way. Okay. How are we looking with our collection? I should probably look at that. 44%. That's not the worst thing ever. I don't recall if they actually count the items themselves, like ice beam, wave beam, that stuff. Or is it just purely expansions? Not entirely sure. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Oh wait, I should probably use this. I scanned this, right? I did. Alright. There we go. Alright. There's a lot of children lord here for reasons. This is also where we got our very first chosen artifact. I believe this is the first one. We got that. That is, in fact, the first of 12. Okay. Because the other one that we have is the 5th or 6th. Oh, I actually did hear about that. Also, hey, Eric, how are you doing? As if we needed more and more reasons to hate de novo. I mean, I get why they use it, and I think it works to an extent, but it's still stupid. And I think that's all I can. Is that actually all of them? That might be all that I can get for now. Hey, Shadow Dragon, how you doing? Oh, the artifact did count as a thing, so. Yeah, that actually totally does count. Yeah, so I didn't get to scan them all. That's fine. But I don't think scanning really matters. As long as you get them, that's what matters. Yeah, let's hope for the best. The Switch is already struggling. I don't think we need any more reasons for this console to struggle even harder than it should. But this is also assuming that, you know, it runs fine. I don't know. That's weird. I feel like Nintendo games need it the most because they're the ones that get like leaked super hard like every time. It's actually kind of funny in a sad way. Oh, lock was weird there. But I feel like it's just gonna happen regardless. Doesn't matter what they do because it's Nintendo. Nice. Listen, I just hope that the new Switch is you know, better. Cause I did not invest into an OLED or anything like that. It is true. It's always Nintendo. Nintendo always gets like the short end of the stick. And the thing that gets me the most too is like they do this to Nintendo games, but Nintendo is like the harshest when it comes to like getting back at people who actually mess with their stuff. Like if like the emulator stuff, the pirate stuff, like they're the ones who get like who will literally mess up your family lineage to make sure you never pirate their games or leak their games. And it's like people just still keep doing it. At this point, I'm more interested in the prize. I almost said prizes. I'm more interested in the punishments that Nintendo is like keeps doling out to these people. I would never participate in that in any way, shape, or form, but it's just fascinating to watch, I guess. Like I will never forget the Ganondorf statue. That to me will be one of the funniest things ever. Oh, very unfortunate for me. Surely I'll get you. If I remember correctly, the reason why the person got the Nintendo statue, I mean the Ganondorf statue, was because he was the one who leaked the new Super Mario Bros. Like way back in the day, and he went to hell and back, and they sent him that statue as a reminder. And then yeah, you have not Doug Bowser, but Gary Bowser, who's literally like that man's old. That man is literally old and decrepit, and they're like Nintendo don't care. It's like nope, you participated in the collection of these games and the spread of these games without our authorization, and yeah, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you for that. And so I just wouldn't do it, dude. I feel like of all things, like I just wouldn't mess with Nintendo like that, because like that Nintendo Ninjas nonsense is real. I wouldn't mess around with it, personally speaking. I'm just an average dude who has like an average salary. They get extra change through streaming thanks to you guys and eventually YouTube and Twitch. I just wouldn't do it. I just can't. I couldn't afford it. That's why it always perplexes me too that people still make fan games for Nintendo products. It's like, nah, man, you're asking for trouble if you try to like do a fan game for Nintendo. I'm gonna get you. I got you. Gotcha. Hey, John, how you doing? Who do you think's worse, the IRS or Nintendo? Because I would have messed with either, to be honest with you. Oh, no worries. Oh, I'm just gonna walk in. Surely I don't get burnt. spoke too soon. All right, let's actually save here. Actually, wait. Is this the way I want to go? No, it's not actually. What am I doing? Hold on. This is not where I want to go. No, I want to go to Choza Ruins. Oh shit, I went the completely wrong way. Yeah, let's go by the Choza Ruins. Well, I'm just gonna skip these rooms. I'm not gonna bother. Damn, I was gone for like not even a minute. You guys are back? Sheesh. Actually, it's a good thing we're going back because I actually want to go. I want to go to Chozo through. I want to go to Chozo through the Magmor way because there's some things we have to get along the way. Might as well get it, right? Alright, hopefully these guys don't get me. Actually, I just get them close. Ooh, I was close. Ouch. Alright, so we're good here. There we go. Alright, so we gotta go. Actually, there's something in that room we have to get as well. Now I'll think about it. Alright, Spider Ball. Make her mind. Oh shit. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, we gotta go this way. No, he doesn't activate from there. We have to go a little bit inwards. Like that. That's harsh. Be like that sometimes. Ah! I could technically jump it. Or a tiny bit. Yeah, that's not too bad. Just freeze these so we don't get hit. Good stuff. We have to come back here later, unfortunately, because we don't have the power-up that we're gonna need. Which we are getting. Oh, we got new enemies in this room. No longer cameras. They said, fuck it, we're doing it ourselves. And they're really bad at it. You are... Yeah, there you are. Well, since you're far away. Ooh. That's gotta hurt. Yeah, so up here, I believe we can get something right now. That's very important. Can we make this? Yes, we can. So if we go up here, there's like a few puzzles we can solve right now. Oh yeah, this is telling us about the where we have to go. Yeah, so here is where we have to go. And we'll get there eventually, don't worry. Avengers Volume 1 collection on the Switch being 30 FPS, while the rest being 60 FPS, open debate. Do some people care about frames? To be honest with you, I personally don't really care too much about frames, but I'll be honest, when it's done well, it makes a huge difference in my opinion. Like, to give you an example, Kingdom Hearts was 30 frames when it first came out, like literally in the PlayStation, I believe. And then when the when they did the final mixes and brought them over into the current consoles, they did them to 60 frames. And in my opinion, it does not look very good. It looks pretty catastrophically bad. Because it's literally just like they're just doubling the. It's just doubling the game. It just wasn't made for it. I can kind of argue the same thing with Resident Evil 4, not the remake, the original. Is there anything else in this? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, we got to come back here at some point. Actually, I should have done this afterwards. All right. But, like, if a game is designed around 60 frames and it looks wicked nice, then absolutely go with it, man. Like, oh, man. That's the beauty. But if you're gonna do it, design around it. Don't just have 60 frames just cause, and then it's like, it's just whatever. And yeah, that's another thing too. Like, if you're gonna have like good frame rate, you better your gameplay better be immaculate. You know. Like, to me, the most important thing for me is gameplay. It's not gameplay is more important to me. If gameplay is good, I'll gladly take anything you got. But if not, then take it back, please. I don't want it. That's how I feel, at least. This game right now, 60 frames. This is a pretty game. Like, it's completely understandable that this is completely understandable that this is like a 60 frame game. I don't mind it at all. It's not really a bad thing, and it kind of enhances the thing. But at the same time, it's not necessarily needed. Like, you can live without it. Also, we are here. Does this actually scan? I don't think it does. We're in this same one, right? Yeah, we are. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, you would need the power up that we get later to see this, but because I already know it's here, you can just literally get it. All you need is a super missile to get it. The 8th of 12th. And I don't think we were able to get this tense. I think we had to like wait a bit. Oh, hey buddy, how you doing? Which way are we going? We're going turn around that way. Well, not this way, but this way. Just a tiny bit. Personally speaking, right? I do feel like gameplay is more important than story. Now, this is not to say that story is not important. Because you can have an incredible story and you can have an incredible story, right? Like, it's so enthralling and so good that you just want to keep going. But if the gameplay is so horrendously bad, you are going to get two scenarios. Scenario A, you're going to get the people who are literally willing to trudge through your game just to see your whole story. But at the same time, whenever anyone asks about that game, they're always going to praise the story. But because of the gameplay it being so bad, so for some people that's a hard sell. Like, if you tell like a story is good, but the gameplay itself is bad, well, why is it not a visual novel at that point? Like, why would you even bother doing that? You know what I mean? We have to go all the way over here. Yeah, you like. I feel like a story is very important. Like you have to have a very good story. I mean, like you have like gameplay is so much better because I think even with a bad story, if you have immaculate gameplay that hooks people, you'll always get people to come back play the game. To me, it's important, but realistically speaking, you should have the balance you need to find the balance to have good gameplay and good story as well. Like I'll give you a good example of a game that has a good no, that's what I thought. Oh, there it is. Kingdom Hearts. In my opinion, Kingdom Hearts has a really good gameplay, but dear God, that story is something else, man. Like, Jesus Christ. It goes places where I never thought it would go. But it plays very well. Like, you know. So that's why people keep playing Kingdom Hearts. I mean, some people actually like the story, right? And that's perfectly fine. Oh, right, we have to fight the treasure statues. That's right. And that statue's the spirits. Yeah, that's why people will keep playing Kingdom Hearts, because the gameplay, even though some people will say it's like mash 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 square triangle type game, I still think it's a pretty damn well good gameplay in my opinion. Gee, they take 3 super missiles? Jesus. Oh, this is hard. What am I saying? Alright, that guy's dead. That guy's still alive. That guy's still alive. Where's the other one, actually? This. Right. Oh, was there only ever 2? No, there is the other one. I know it was somewhere. There you are. Right! This is also an artifact! I completely forgot this was an artifact. Yeah, because if you try to go in through the other way, it's actually blocked and you can't go in. I completely forgot this is an artifact. Damn, we're just looking for artifacts at this point. We're not getting that next power up anytime soon, wow. I mean, I'm trying to, but alright. Oh yeah, we got 5. We only just started playing this game, this session. So we have to go, you have to go this way. Yeah, so we have to turn around. Go this way. But yeah, honestly, just find the right balance and you'll have like a pretty damn good story. Like, I mean, look at fucking Gravity Circuit. That story, you can argue that the story is like pretty average or pretty like I don't think the story is like phenomenal, right? I think the story is pretty good, but it's not like the best story of all time. And yet that gameplay is so addicting that I just kept going. and that's why I absolutely love um, Gravity Circuit. Like the story that is a prime example of a game story not having to be like the most perfect, immaculate, and yet gameplay just fucking steamrolls it right now. I am going the wrong way. I forgot to go up. I don't have to touch these, right? Oh. I think a lot of people say that Star Force 3 is the best game, and I agree. The story is great. I don't agree the gameplay is much better. I think 2's gameplay is much better, but I don't mind 2's story very much either. But I do agree that the third one's better in terms of story. But in terms of gameplay, Star Force 2 clears hard. As you can tell, I'm not a big fan of the noise of the noise system at all. I'm down for broken systems and whatnot, but man, that is like one of the most broken systems of all time. And I mean, to be fair, like Mega Man Zero, it might not be my cup of tea gameplay, but I will agree, I can get to it. I'm just not really good at it. But I don't think it's bad gameplay either. And that story is, I ain't gonna lie to you, is a pretty good story. Oh, I forgot the lore jelly right here. Oh my god. Oh, I do have to fight these guys. Well, look at there's a missile recharge right there. Oh, how dare you. I'll tell you a game that probably has like ass gameplay, at least according to a lot of people. I myself can't tell you, but the Mortal Kombat games, like the recent ones, like a lot of people will argue like how like the gameplay, and to me that's whatever. But as a casual, I always like their story modes. Like they actually, I think Mortal Kombat 9 was the game that actually like kind of popularized fighting game story modes to be actually like good, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Because like back then, story mode fighting games, and I'm talking like way back then, they kind of existed, but they weren't like super overarching like how they are now. Like they were just kind of there, you know. Can I actually go up there without this, or do I need this? Yeah, that's just to get open that. I think I need wave. Let me do the ice beam because I think that's an energy tank. The red one is something different that I cannot do just yet. And actually, we won't be doing that for quite some time, actually. We need multiple power-ups to get that. Yep, there it is. Yeah. I barely remember those games, but I do remember like they did something like that. But it goes to show you like your gameplay does not have to be great. It's just as long as it's fine. You can have an amazing story and people engage with it. People love it. Hell, there's even like you can tell a story's good if, for example, actually, can I scan these? Oh. Interesting. Never knew that. There we go. Now we gotta go up. I do believe though that like I still feel like for me the most important thing is gameplay. Like I will always value gameplay. Especially over graphics. Like you can have like the shittiest graphics of all time, and hey, if your gameplay is immaculate, I'll take it. Yeah. I ain't gonna argue that. Alright, so now we're finally gonna get to the phase on mines. Ah, that was a hole. Wanna go? Oh, perfect. And I think it was this one actually. Let's save here first. And of course, if your game has excels in both, then well, shit, you got me. And those are the games I generally tend to gravitate towards, and games that I will absolutely like keep playing over and over again, like Resident Evil 4. Story's great, cheesy as hell, but I love it, and of course the gameplay is it's great. Oh. And I do want to play the remake for the stream. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Oh, I totally did. Okay. I have to go the other way. It's the other elevator I have to go to. Well, that's a big difference compared to the other two locations. Because otherwise, I'd have to go to the underground, the underwater, thing, which I don't want to do. I'm not a fan of that part of the game. Oh, come on, you. I can do it. There we go. So I want to go this way. I love these visual effects on the. Oh, Metroid Prime is another example of it's got a. I think the story's pretty good for what it is. It's basically her trying to explore this place, get rid of the space pirates. The birth of Dark Samus happens at the end of the game. Kind of crazy. I think for like the story itself is fine, but then like what do you call it? Afterwards, it's not here. It's here. Here it is. Here's where we want to go. Oh god. Oh, I landed just in time. I want to go in here. Perfect. Wow, where'd you come from? Alright, now we're actually gonna do this place. Finally, for realsies. Excuse me. Hey, Midge, how you doing? Give me one slight moment. I had to respond to a message. All right. All right. Now we begin exploring the wonderful world of uh of the Phazon mines. I think I have a decent amount of missiles and things like that because I'm gonna need them. Ah. Oh, I have to watch out for I think there's cameras behind me. Oh, oh no, the cameras are gone. You really have nothing for me, huh? Wow. Good thing the saving spot's right here. And we go, yeah. And this will be probably our last save for quite some time. This is gonna be a while since we get to save this game again. In fact, it's the saving room, if I'm not mistaken, is in the room we're going to, which is quite far. Trust me, it's a distance. All right. Good stuff. I did just scan these, right? I did. Good, good. Ah. Jesus. Was that ice over there? Oh, that's 2 waves. It's unfortunate you guys picked the worst 2 to put on. Actually, I think ice is worse. Ow. I did Santa. Oh, we got new ones. We got ourselves the Ice Beam Troopers. That's right, they're weak to ice now. So I think something that they actually changed. They no longer die to that combo anymore. which is kind of sad. Because before, in the previous games, you were able to freeze them and then missile them. And then that's like, they're like the easiest ones, but they said, nope, we're nerfing that. Ow! You landed right on me, bro. Scare the shiz out of me. Oh, God. There's one more in here. And here he is. I mean, the fact that you can still stun lock them like this is pretty funny, but in one room that doesn't work very well because there's literally 4 of them at once. I'm mistaken. I think these are the coolest looking space pirates, the shadow pirates. Pretty snazzy. Oh, there's one up here too. Yep, there he is. Ow, he just barely touched me. Did another one pop up? Oh no. Nice beam. Oh, we just got jobbers. Who didn't see? Huh. That's kind of interesting, actually. I'll go wave beam. Alright, so let's scan some stuff. Propulsion shield, wave quake projector, energy siphon system, and retractable wrist bayonets. This guy will be a bit important. Unit identicode EPG 8642 batch 23 field designation elite pirate alpha stasis tank hull reinforced with bendesium alloy plates. I wonder why they mentioned bendesium. And now we have our systems. We have our platforms. And we have ourselves. Oh. Wave beam. Gotcha. Did the other one fall? Or is he up there? He might be up there, actually. Ah, in fact. Oh, wait. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can't get him at the moment. Or can we? Can I jump over this, actually? I cannot. I just have to go around. Platform systems. Oh, I mean that retracts down. Okay. All stations. Bioform Samus Aran has made planetfall on Talon 4. The Hunters Among Us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on site. Terminal force is authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once. Yeah, they all like me. Not that. Not that. There we go. Power Trooper! A space pirate armed with power beam technology. So we have to use this. Which I think he's like... He gets actually... Oh. Yeah, he can get damage from super missiles. Right, okay, so we have to... if I'm not mistaken... Yeah. A door is revealed there, so we have to break that one. Oh, would I do that? Well, one of those other ones also has a power up that we want. I think a missile. Pretty sure it's a missile. Jeez. I guess that's not breakable. I won't bother. So that's the door we want to go to, but... I'll open them all. We really don't have to, but... I'm pretty sure the power-up is actually in that one. Can I get two walls like that? I'm kind of curious. There it is. Our missile tank. We do need this. Alright. Normally we just take the track down, but you can literally just tank it. Oh, my favorite room. Ah. Don't hit me. I'm low health too. I'm trying to conserve my missiles because I want to use it for the boss coming up. Ooh, this is dangerous. Very dangerous. Alright, but we do have things to do here. Oh, we have this beautiful map. This hologram represents the center pillar in this room. Is he doing better? If I remember correctly, I think I don't want to put your business out there like that, but he wasn't doing too well, so I hope he's doing better. I mean, it is rough seeing a parent like uh in this type of state, especially since like, oh, why did I do that? That was a mistake. What the hell was that? Oh, he's probably up there. It's probably. Hmm. What? Oh, because his phase on there. Okay, so he's doing. There is progress, so that's good. Okay, so now we just have to match the yellow, right? No, red. I do feel like at this very point, like they're a bit more advanced when it comes to COVID treatments. So I would like to at least hope that, you know, that they do have much better ways of treating people with COVID at this point, rather than when it first came out, because it was such a new thing. So I am hoping that your dad does make it through. You have my prayers, my man's. Oh, that's always a rough thing too. Oh wait, beam. Oh Jesus! Somebody subscribe to YouTube. Thank you. Damn, I'm taking so long to like, hey man, hurry up. That you might have to explain to me. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Wow, that was actually painless. Hmm. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully that's not like affecting them that much. Hopefully. One can hope. Oh. Yep, that guy died. Guy's literally there to die. Oh. This is gonna be rough. So you just have to give us some time for him to recover. Oh, they just outright let you scan the guy. Jesus. Well, we are. Hopefully, we get a speedy recovery. Plasma artillery cannon unit has extreme thermal signature due to lack of shielding. Cannon connected energy siphon to avoid augment performance. Avoid beam fire when energy siphon unit is activated. Ouch. Look at this guy's not too hard. We did it. Well, it's funny because now the real fight begins. To make sure everything else is good to clear. That's not what I want to scan. I guess I have to go from the other side. Samus and Red continue to assault our holdings in Talon 4. Security has been compromised in multiple areas. Casualty rates are rising. Command has authorized a sizable bounty for the capture and termination of Iran. Report to your field officers for details. Basically, they're saying, we're so sick and tired of this woman. We need her dead. We'll give you money. Alright, what are the beam soldiers we're dealing with here? Ice! Luckily, it's just one at a time. Oh yeah, okay, so I don't, okay, so you guys know me. I hate chilling myself super hard, right? I feel dirty doing it, and I'm also awful at it. Every time I try to, I always either miss something or skip something or whatever. But I'm gonna be honest. So I was actually looking at my YouTube stats, because there's like two types of monetization, right? Recently they doled out the diet one, where you can you have like a lot easier time of getting in, versus like the original one, right? So the original one, I think you needed like 1,000 subs, and then you needed to I think get 4,000 watch hours. Or I think like 3 million YouTube Shorts hours, which I'm gonna be honest with you, YouTube Shorts are hits or misses, and some of mine hit, but not like as much as I would like for them to hit. And some of them are complete misses, unfortunately. It is what it is, right? That's the nature of it, right? But I checked recently, and I'm like, one, I noticed that my sub count was actually going up quite a bit, like more than I anticipated. I was like, wow, I'm actually getting kind of sizable now that I'm starting to do this more and more and more. And but the biggest thing that I will actually need a lot of help in is watch hours. So I'm pretty sure watch hours also includes YouTube streams, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but this does mean that I have to put in like content up, right? And that's what I've been kind of doing slowly and surely, like day by day, especially since I'm off, right? But I also need to I absolutely need to I just have to somehow get those watch hours going, and I don't know how. The only thing I can be like, hey guys, you watch the streams over on YouTube too. Like, I understand Twitch is like, I guess, the better place to watch it, but that's where I'm at. So I'm like, man, it would be really cool if I actually got some assistance with the watch time. That's like the biggest thing that I need is the watch hours. It's like, I think even with a diet one, you need 3,000 watch hours, and that's a lot. Now, luckily for me, there's only one guy up here. All the way beam. I'm gonna wait for him to come up. Or maybe he won't come up. Oh, but you're also wave. All right, so you fell. So you'll stay right there. And the thing is too, I think they actually have ways of like, having it so that you can't just like fudge those numbers. They just won't let you do it. Which is, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, damn, that's rough. But that is the one thing I need help, assistance with. Which of course that also means I have to put out the good stuff, right? So hopefully I can do that for you guys in due time. I will say though, one of the things I actually do want to do is now I've said in the past, I'm not a giant proponent. Ow, you mother trucker. I am not a big proponent of playing Pokemon. Mostly because like I think it's a game that's enjoyable to watch on your to play on your own, but to like for other people to watch, I think that's like, I think it's a slog. Unless you do something spicy. And one of the things I actually do want to do is I want to do a solo with somebody. Of like, I don't know which game yet. I'm still deciding on which one, but at some point I want to do a solo with somebody. I think that'd be pretty cool. So I guess look for that in the future. I will definitely consider it. Oh, so this guy is stuck there, bro. Stuck forever. Okay. There's so much to scan. I'm pretty sure we fight this guy at some point. I just don't remember when. Or that guy. Whichever one wants to come to life and scare the shit out of me. One of them will do that. Oh. Actually. Speaking of. Actually, did we fight one here now? I guess not. I think we do in return. But we are here. And there's a reason why I went back to the Chosen Ruins to get that Wave Buster. Because it is the key to winning this fight. At least in a very flawless manner. Alright. Now, as far as I'm aware, this cannot be scanned. That guy just can't be scanned, period. Hey, John, how you doing? Welcome back. I don't think this boss can ever be scanned for some reason. And every time I looked online, it's just no feasible way of doing so. So, I mean, he's just a very beefed up security system guy. But, so basically, Wave Buster is his weakness, right? So we just go down, look at him. Can't lock onto him, unfortunately. But Wave Buster does that for me. And all I have to do now is just hold it, and we're done. Oh, no worries, man. You do what you gotta do. So, without Wave Buster, that boss is actually really rough, because essentially, just imagine a beefed up security drone, but this guy, but with the, with Wave Buster, completely turns him to scrap metal. Like, it's not even funny. But now we get to get one of the best power-ups in this whole game. Ow. And that's why I conserve my missiles, because you actually need a lot of missiles to use Wave Buster. Like, you saw how many missiles I used. I like damn near depleted all of them. Alright, so we gotta go this way. Ow. Then we go down. Ouch. No, we don't go down. We actually go up. Or left. Or right. And we should be heading at... Oh, I didn't scan that. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we scan it, but... We finally got it. Well, no, I think this is a pretty iconic power-up for Metroid. And that is the Power Bomb, baby! We did it. We had the Power Bomb. Now this is progress, if I'm not mistaken. Wow! And then this is a save point, which, boy, do we need this. Now, I can continue. I can go forward, right? And, go a certain path. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. If I do that, it will lead to a dead end. Because essentially, we are stuck. Because we need... Well, we don't need the power-up. But it would help a lot to get it. So I'm actually not going to progress through this way. I'm actually going to go back. And I do need to get something else from here as well, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to... I have to go here as well, because we have to get something else in this place here. But, first things first, we're going to go to this store here. Omega Research. So it's not that far back, thankfully. But I do have to go back. And I'm trying... Oh, there it is. It's these platforms here. There we go. And I think we do actually have to fight something on the way back. Because it's Metroid now. Oh, I guess not. Oh, I lied. We fight. We fight him. Yeah, so that guy who was actually out, yeah, he's, yeah, he's, we got rid of the fight. Wait for the shockwave. Oh, that's a dead end. Hold on. I've actually never seen him do that, I'm perfectly honest. Luckily, this guy's like pretty easy to fight. Like his chomp change, really. This is all I really have to do. We did it. And he gives us nothing. Oh, he gave us a tiny bit of health, I guess. Yeah, but now that we have the power bomb, we can open something very important. That wonderful word that we kept reading. Bendezium. And all we get is a map. We do need a map, I guess. It would help quite a bit. And I also do need yeah, so we're gonna go to the... We're gonna go back to this room, because I think we can now get this power up. This and that room. Which we're gonna need. Absolutely. And then we have to go to, I think, Talon Overworld. Alright, we have to do this quickly. Actually, can I do this? I don't know if I can do this. Oh no, is it? Isn't the other side? Hold on a second. Ah, I can do this. Let's do it right now. So if we do that, open this baby up, the fans turn on. And then when we push the fans, it breaks all that stuff. And bam, look at that. Got ourselves a pretty cool power-up. And this room will no longer be poisoned, so that's always nice. We did it. Perfect. Hey, what? Huh. That guy now once froze. Kind of insane. Can I get him through here? Not really. There you are, buddy. Doesn't this look familiar? I think we're good now. Oh yeah, I could. That is another way to get out. Actually, this actually goes to Magma Caverns. Fact of the day. Yes, I do have to do that. Actually, I had one in mind earlier, but I completely forgot about it. What was it? What was it? Oh, right. I kind of remember. So my fact of the day, and this actually kind of has to do with I guess the way I am with content and things like that, and now, and it's why I'm now, my mentality has changed a lot, right? So, way back in the day, we're talking like, what do you call it? Like 2005, 2006, around that area. Not entirely sure when exactly. But way back then, I loved Resident Evil 4 a lot. I loved it so much, so I was willing to do a game facts for it. And I did write it up for, I did quite a lot of progress on it. I think I got as far as, say, halfway in the castle. So I like typed it up and everything and all that fun stuff, right? But unfortunately, and this is a thing that kept haunting me for many years. Anytime I have an idea for content for anything, right? I always have stupid ideas. I always have these ideas that I want to commit to, right? And sometimes I do commit to it, but then I no longer want to commit to the idea. And that's a thing that's always bothered me for, oh, I don't have power bombs. Shit! Oh god, where am I gonna get power bombs? I have to break boxes. So, even though I was writing this game facts for a very long time, the reason why I never saw the light of day was essentially because I didn't have confidence in it. I figured that there were already people doing it, and there was like a sizable one at that time, right? And I just didn't have the confidence in it, and I eventually gave up on it. And that's what happens to a lot of my ideas, a lot of the things that I want to do. It's like I have an idea, and I want to go with it, but then as I'm doing the idea, I get that thought: what if people don't like it? What if I'm wasting my time? What if nothing comes out of this? Oh, thank God there's power there. And that self-doubt truly consumes me to the point where I give up on it. And that's what happened with the game facts. I got, like I said, I got to the to the like partway in the castle, and I just gave up because I figured I just had that self-doubt in me, and I didn't think anybody would like it. That's how I felt, and that's how I've always felt for a lot of the things that I do, right? And that's why recently I decided to kick that, or at least not even just kick the habit, but like absolutely just say fuck it, just go for it. Like, what else? What's the worst that can happen? Essentially. And I think this is on the other side. And so eventually that's what I plan to do. I plan to just do things, right? Now, granted, I'm still like having a hard time processing that type of stuff, so I'm still like it's to execute, right? And then of course I also have a job, so I can't just like forget that, right? But I've always had self-doubt when it comes to anything that I ever wanted to do. You can ask like a bunch of my friends. Like I've always had like this good idea, and it's just like what if it's not good? And I just give up on it and try to find something else. But yeah, now I'm living through that philosophy of just do it. You know, don't let your dreams be dreams. Just go for it. You know. And we finally get this power up that we've had since the beginning of the game, then lost it. I didn't realize how awkwardly big it was in your arm, actually. Holy moly. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, that is a fact about me. I could have been on GameFAQs. You could have seen my name on the guide. But I gave up that dream. I was like, I don't know if I can do it. Also, yes, this actually goes back to the beginning. And okay, so actually I do have to go back because there are several things that we can now get. Because we have Grapple Beam and Power Bomb. So that is precisely what we want to do. So we're leaving Phazon Mines. We'll be back in due time, but not right now. I don't think there's a power-up in here, is there? I don't believe that. Excuse me. Hey, remember this area? Now the crane goes over here. Because we no longer needs to go up there via Spider Ball. But... oh, hi! Well, luckily for me, these guys just want to stand still. What kind of ideas I had that I just that never came to fruition? God, that's a lot. Like, I mean, I don't mind answering them. But no, obviously when I first started the channel, I was very Mega Man Battle oriented, so that's like what I did. What the hell? Get on my face. At some point, like, now, it did eventually turn into something else, and it wasn't even done by me, but I participated in it. There's a community net battle challenge. But, I remember I looked back at my videos one day, and I was like, damn, I actually kind of missed these challenge videos. And so, I was almost tempted to actually just redo some of them, because I remember there was one that was, like, really big at the time. It was one, if you're familiar with the Battle Network community, at least back then, a fellow by the name of Timaeus 22222, I think it's 52s. He's a composer now, so he does his own thing at this point. But back in the day, he was a very big Battle Network modder guy. Like he was definitely up there. And he would also put out challenges for people to do. And I remember the one that I struggled with a lot was actually one of his. And I remember I did it. It's actually still up on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can look for it, right? But the thing with that video is there was actually a mistake. There was actually a rule that I broke. And I think somebody pointed out to me years later. I was like, oh shit. I don't feel like doing this again though. I have sometimes looked back and I'm like, maybe I should do that again. Maybe. Another thing that people had actually people were bugging me about this one for quite some time. Until eventually I literally just put my foot down and said I have no intentions of ever going back to this thing. And I kind of still feel that way in a sense, but I used to have one of those because back then we used to just do really stupid things. And listen, I was young, I was dumb. I'm still dumb, but I was young. And I used to have a series called Mega Man Has Boobies, and it was literally just playing Zero Mission, but you just have Mega Man talking in there. I don't remember the premise of it, but I did 2 episodes of that, and it goes back. That's why it does. And sometimes it would pop up in my head here and there, and I'll be like, do I want to ever bring that back? I'm older now. I do write from time to time. I have better comprehension when it comes to story making and whatnot. Maybe I can make something out of it. But at the same time, that's a Nintendo IP. I ain't gonna touch that, gross. You got me fucked up. But oh yeah, that's right, Bendesium. Also, what the hell was that? Is something in here? No, it's up there. So that's another thing I want to do. Now, for an idea that I never actually ended up doing. Oh, what have I done? I have to really dig back, huh? I have to. Because I'll be honest, a lot of these I did not write down, so I kind of just like I just had in my head, and then at the time, and then I just never got to it at that point, right? Let me see. There was one thing. Oh, here's another power up that we actually kind of do need. That's X-ray. Now here's the thing, though. I don't know. Wait, did I just soft lock myself? There's no way. Oh, that's weird. Bendesium. Oh, that guy's here. Oh, thank God he's here. Oh my God, if he wasn't there. Oh, that's right. This whole thing. Well, actually, before I even do that, turns out, oh, look. Oh, he just. Oh. Wow, what good game design. Because I didn't have any power bombs. He literally just pops. Look at that. Wow. I actually never knew that. That's cool. But I've always wanted to be okay, one thing that I've always wanted to do, right? And I mean, I'm kind of doing it now, but I've always wanted to be like a full-fledged Let's Player, like, because you know that was like the big thing, right? So you just see a bunch of people playing games of their favorite games of all time, right? And I've attempted at it, but I don't think I actually ever fully finished one. No, I did. I did. Never mind, I did. A few. Very few, though. But that's something I always wanted to do, and again, that self-doubt, that confidence just says, I don't know if I wanted. I don't think people are gonna like it. Cause that's my whole thing, right? My whole thing is, I do these things not because I want to, I do these things not because, it's not for me. I do this because I want like a person to watch. Oh, that's Boost Ball. I want a person to essentially watch and be entertained, to be happy. That's my biggest thing. I want anyone to watch me or anything that I participate in to look at to be happy in some way, shape, or form. If it comes at my expense, it comes at my expense. It is what it is. But yeah, that's always a thing that I've always wanted to do. If you look at any of my profiles, if you look at any of my channels or anything of the sort, I always put I'm just some average dude, and if I make you smile, then that makes my day. Like even if like 1 or 2 people watch my content, if one person is like, "Hey man, I really like your thing, and you know what? You make me feel." I did my job. I was like, you know what? I'm happy then. I'm so happy that I was able to entertain you in some way, shape, or form, and that makes me happy. That has always been a thing for me. Always, it'll always be a thing, and I still do that to this very day. Like a lot of the things I do, a lot of things I say is because I wanna entertain people, but I want to be genuine as well. I don't want to be like I don't want to be fake. I don't want to be fraudulent. Not a big fan of that. Like basically what you see is what you get. Oh, you son of a bitch. Essentially, what you see with me is what you get. There's no front. It's just who I am. Oh, by the way, wonderful thing about the X-ray visor. I can now see these guys forever, and they can hide from me anymore. Your face. Oh, that was awful. So this is pretty cool. But that's always been my thing. So Let's Plays is definitely something I've always wanted to do, but I just never had the confidence to actually fully do it. And the devotion, because you also have to be pretty devoted to like actually edit your things and whatnot. And that also takes time. And then the other thing that also stopped me, and I will be honest, it is a crutch that I do use quite often, but at the same time, not only is it just a crutch, but it's also true. And that is work, you know? When I was younger, I always wanted to do the stuff, but when your parents are telling you, hey, you gotta do your school, or at some point when you grow up, he's like, hey, you gotta pay rent, you gotta go find your own place to live, so on and so forth. Either go out on your own and live, or pay rent. And eventually it come down to that. Now I chose to pay rent because I was like, well, I want to live free, and I got a job, so I'm gonna use it, right? But I'm going to you know, I want to be responsible, you know. I don't want to just mooch. That's why I also buy a bunch of my own stuff as well. Even though like I technically share TV and things like that, I try to buy my own things. I try to be as independent as possible while at the very same time also, unfortunately, because housing, living on your, you can't, at least here in Florida, you cannot live on your own. It's so expensive down here, it's not even funny. And and the other thing is you gotta find someone you trust. You can't just like live with anybody and then all of a sudden you don't like them, because that's a commitment you have to make. Because you can't just be like, oh, I don't want to live here anymore, because well, you have to sign leases and things like that. And generally you sign a lease for your house, for an apartment or whatever, for like a week. I mean, a year. Hey, Aura, how you doing? And so I've been blessed in that sense where I'm able to pay a good amount of rent. It's not dirt cheap, but it is a good amount where I can like still have some to myself, and then you know, be proper and safe with everything that you need to do. There's a platform here, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. And I think sprinkled over time, there's like other things I wanted to do on YouTube, but I'll be honest with you, some of those ideas are very, what do you call it? They've been lost in time. So, by the way, I'm standing on an X-ray panel. Well, it's not X-ray. We can see with X-ray. But it's really cool that actually, let me go back here. You can actually see the panel. You can see like the rain falling on it, which is really cool. I like that feature a lot. But that's the thing you can do, and that's X-ray essentially reveals things. You don't need to do it, but it's pretty nice and nifty to have. Let me see what else too. Alright, so where do I have to go? I have Grapple Beam, which I think I can now finish Chosen Ruins. I do want to go back though to the... Actually, where does this take me? No. Chosen Ruins. Alright, we're going... Yeah. Ooh, that guy died. Let me see what else too. Other things that I did. Yeah. Like, and the thing is too, is now that I have a job, you also have to consider, when you do, like, if I were to move, like, if I were to move somewhere around Florida, at least I have a job in Florida, right? And obviously commute would be different, but it'll be for Florida. If I want to move out of state, that's where job security gets very iffy for me, you know, because I now have now I have to worry about actually I do want to go this way. Now I have to worry about what do you call it, finding a job, and I'm out of state, so I have no family in the States, so it's like, where am I going to find a job? Especially a job that pays me at what I'm at now. Because you never want to go to a job and then get a new job and then get paid less. Because that's not how it works, you know. I've put in a lot of years in the workforce, and hey, I've earned what I'm getting now, so, you know, you don't want to get dicked around and get like less money than that. It's the worst thing ever. That's how I feel about it, to be honest. We're going to Magmoor Caverns, by the way. We're gonna get a very important power up. One of the most important power ups. It sucks, man. It's never the prettiest, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know. And this is to, yeah, I wanna go here. That's where I wanna go. You son of a bitch. Oh yeah, did I ever get this power up in here? I don't know if I did. I did not. That is true. Like, I mean, I'm in accounting. Like, I'm in that field, and that's a field that people are always going to be needed for something. So I've found a safe route, and But honestly speaking, going to a trade school, doing like a like doing the degrees that are absolutely safe, I would definitely go for that. Absolutely. Because and even though they're jobs that people don't necessarily want, I mean, at the end of the day, that's a job right there, buddy. Like, want to be a plumber? Might suck being a plumber, but man, that plumber job pays hella good. I'm gonna go that way. Or electrician, or IT. IT's a very good job as well. Plus, I also feel like with those type of jobs as well, you don't necessarily have to deal with like the Karen-esque, what do you call it? Attitudes for people. Sometimes you do. No matter what, it's a thing that always exists, right? I deal with that sometimes from time to time as well. But funnily enough, the job place that I work for, you know, you can act like that all you want, but you know, if you don't cooperate, you know, you're kind of screwing yourself over. So it's like they can play that game, but I wouldn't suggest it. But like, they can play that game with like if you're an electrician, if you're a plumber, if you're an AC guy, IT guy, you know, they can do that. But at the end of the day, hey man, you need your shit fixed, and if you want to be a little bitch about it, well, you know, you can be, but eventually you're gonna have to cave. And the thing with like IT, that's also pretty important as well. Yeah, that was the discussion I had earlier when it came to like colleges and whatnot, and it's like why like it's scary to get a degree, like to spend all these years for a degree, only to then find out, yeah, we're not gonna hire, we want you to have like 15 billion hours of experience. Like, my guy, I was in college. Like, what? It's kind of crazy the standards that they have. And that too. That's the other thing too. Now, when it comes to like school debt and whatnot, it's not the worst if you know, get hired to do the job. Which, by the way, we can do this now. If you had that job to pay that money back, but you know, it sucks when you like you got the degree, but you don't got the job to pay back the loan that you took out. Which, oh, I should have went back. Son of a bitch. I forgot to get that power up. I'll get it tonight. Because I do have to go back to phase on mines at some point. Actually, I can. Ooh, actually, I just no, I don't want to do that because I can just go to phase of mines through here. So never mind. Let me go back and get that power up. Yep. It's like one of the worst feelings ever, to be honest. Ouch. Also, like, work culture as well has changed so much now. It's kind of insane. Like, it is no longer the way it was way back then. It's like, I remember, I guess this gets a little bit personal, and this is a bit of a sour note for me, but I remember when I didn't have a job back then, I was always like grilled by my folks, hey, you gotta get a job, things like that. And what's the thing that they always told me? Hey, you gotta you know, dress up, go to the job, ask for an application, speak to the manager, things like that. And it's like, you know, that might have worked for you, you know, back in the day, but hey, guess what? That don't work anymore. That no longer works. Also, I gotta go back. Hold on a second. I completely forgot about this. But that was always a thing I was always told. Like, you have to dress properly. You gotta go and get your job. Things like that. get your resumes, and of course, like when I do go out, I'm always told, hey, you have to have what do you call it, proof that you actually did that, and you didn't just go lollygag around outside. But even when I was getting a job, and this was like over 10 years ago, people were already at that level where they're like, hey, I need you, we don't do paper, we do online now. So if you would like to apply for a job, please send us your resume online, and we'll look at it. And it's like, yeah, when you tell your folks that, yeah, I tried to get a job and I was only told to go outside, go online and apply for a job. Okay, now I can actually go back. Yeah. All right, now we can go back. Sometimes they just don't get it because it's just such a different time, We no longer live in that time anymore, and that's the sad and scary part. That times have changed. Times have, for the better, for the worse. Times have changed, and it's no longer, like, because of the fact that it's been so digitized now, and whatnot, that it almost feels impossible to get a job. But at the same time, you gotta go ahead and just apply. Just don't stop applying. And if you got friends who work in other places and are willing to give you a good word, do that too. Because that's how I got a lot of my jobs. Because my best friend helped me out immensely, especially with my first two jobs. Helped me out so much, because like the first job that I was going to get into, which is a supermarket down here in Florida, they only essentially do applications via kiosk. But even so, like, you can talk to the manager and gas him up and do whatever you want, right? But also, it was a very, I don't want to say prestigious job, but it's very, like, in order to get a job in that supermarket, you essentially had to know somebody. Because if you didn't, then you were kind of screwed. Oh, so you notice how these guys are gone now, right? Yeah, it is rough. Now we have this. We can do this. And now we begin the puzzle music. So any time I hear people like struggling to get a job, I sympathize immediately. I completely get it, because it's like I knew how it was like. It's not easy, and like when people say, "Oh, I'm having a hard time finding a job," some people were like, "Oh, I don't believe you." It's like, no, I believe them, because, man, sometimes finding a job is not easy. In fact, it's incredibly cutthroat. And that's the other thing too. I don't understand interviews at this point. To me, interviews are like bizarre as hell now. I get it. You have to do it, but it is what it is. Also, what's really funny? So when I was trying to get a job first time, right? There was one place. Oh, wait, actually, did I? Oh, I can't. Shit. All right, I have to remember to scan these guys. I don't think I scanned these guys. One place did have paper resumes, and oh, son of a bitch. I tried to do something fun. Guess which is the place that still offered paper resumes, and I almost got. I applied for that job and I almost got it, but I I ended up not getting it, and that was GameStop. Yep. Freaking GameStop had paper resumes, and it was actually hilariously enough a job that my parents did not want me to get. Funnily enough, it was like, "Oh, you're with games all the time, man." Blah 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 blah. But turns out they're a shitty company to work for. So, you know, I guess in some way, shape, or form, I dodged a bullet. I find that funny, to be honest. Yeah, GameStop is not the best. And to be honest, a lot of these places aren't even that great either. It's very sad to think about. I remember GameStop used to be like super idolized, like way back when. But not anymore. Ooh, what's it up? GameStop is horrendous. I don't know if you ever heard of this YouTuber, but his name is Camelot 328 or something like that. Like this white guy who has a very deep country accent. He put out videos like not too long ago of when he used to work as a manager in GameStop. Did I ever scan these guys? I mean, I might have actually. Bendezium, of course. But he would tell stories about how he like he was a GameStop manager and like it was awful. And it's all out there now. And the thing is, a lot of the stuff is true. Also, we got the best beam in the whole game, baby. We got ourselves Plasma Beam. And we do need this to progress. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, man. This is your main weapon at this point. Unless you have to open a door, this is your main weapon. Never forget. Alright, can I scan these guys from here? Ah! Good stuff. Alright, so I got that now. And I think at this point now we can go back to phase on mines. We are free to go back. And actually going back is this way. Hilariously enough. Should these things down ahead? Oh, they might be immune to fire. Yeah, they're immune to fire. Very unfortunate. But you know what isn't immune to fire, though? I'll tell you what. These bastards here. They literally disintegrate. And it's so fast, it's hard for them to dodge it. That's why it's so good. It's so good. Alright, actually, let's go to Fendrana Dress for a bit. Because there are some things that we do have to get from here. Actually, we'll get it later. I want to progress phase on mines before we stop the stream. Oh shit, it's been almost 2 hours already. Jesus. Alright, so this is Bendezium. That's right. It's always Bendezium with these people. I will either get to the new boss or I will beat the new boss or the next boss. It'll work your elbows? Oh yeah. Okay, so before I motivate you, because you needed motivation, but oh yeah, man, like GameStop, like they forced you to like buy all this stuff. Holy moly. How'd I get that? We still have ways to go with Ridley, like, but we are relatively close, to be honest. So that's Power Beam. Goodbye. Oh, what's that? Is that a new beam I smell? Goodbye. That we have to get. Yep, and because we got Plasma Beam, we now have Plasma Troopers. You know, I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't like add these guys until like later. Oh, that guy's dead. Amazing. But hey man, you gotta work on yourself, man. You gotta. Well, one, I believe, right? But secondly, you can't just neglect yourself, man. I used to neglect myself all the time, but that's definitely not a thing you want to do. I'll tell you that much. Oh boy. Oh, my battery's dying. I just want to point out, those guys got obliterated invisibly. So you didn't even see them get obliterated. That's actually kind of insane. Alright, so we have to go back to the dynamo, which is over here. And luckily for us, we are practically there already. Cool. But hey man, don't quit your exercises. Don't quit none of that stuff, man. Keep at it. Keep going at it. Like I know for me it's like especially hard because I'm so used to just not doing it, but I do have to like get myself to back to the routine. So I always find myself in motion some way, shape, or form. You have to, because health is very important. It's something you 100% have to take care of. We're almost there, right? Did I go? No, I did not. Wait, did I not go in here? I thought I did. Oh, now you want to come in here. All right, listen here. Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? Wait, I was like, was I not just using Wave Beam or Wave Buster? I got done. Oh, why did that not count? That's weird. Yeah, I would definitely consider that, you know, just get yourself some dumbbells, like, you know, the adjustable ones. Get those, get some weights on that, do that. Even like the most basic stuff like squats, jumping jacks, push-ups, sit-ups, things like that, you know. Anything that'll help you, do it, man. I will be honest though. I'm not gonna sit here and say that you have to go to the gym and things like that. Um, but it would help if you went to the gym for sure. But you don't have to go to the gym. You literally can do your own stuff in the gym, and you are not confined into doing activities in the gym just to exercise. Don't ever think you have to go to the gym. Like, you got a neighborhood. All right. Hey, buddy. Oh, that's not good. This is scary because you're in a very confined area. Ah. Almost there. I got died. That man gave me hardly any missiles. Now we gotta deal with those bastards up there. Wait, no way. That's actually funny. Oh, be careful now. Oh yeah, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of miss working at a supermarket simply because of how much, like how much exercise like that does for you. It's kind of insane. Like, I would always go outside. Like, if there was a time where I had to go outside and get shopping carts, I would do it. Not even because like I didn't want to deal with customers. I mean, to be honest, that was also a big reason. But it's just exercising and getting the movements. It's such a good thing, and that's how I always looked at it. Ooh, we go back. And I do want to get into yoga a bit. I want to get into that kind of, like, baby step myself into it. Oh, I thought they respawned for a second. All right, so I think I'm gonna go as far as say, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fight the boss tonight. I got a little bit extra, but I'm gonna leave the boss for the next stream. So we gotta go here. Ah. Turret's disabled. And now you can just... just tell him to go away. Nice. Would I ever do the Super Mega Man God Ritual with 6 other Mega Man streamers giving you their energy? You're gonna have to explain that to me. Oh my god, this is like the room to be like the biggest asshole ever. So they're like, yeah, we're just gonna do some pirate stuff. Yada da da da. Studies indicate nobody cares. Other things there. Oh, I think it's a red one. Warning! Force field disengaged. Metroid containment area will be breached. And they're like, what the fuck? Oh, I didn't. Whoa! I didn't do that. Whoa! Oh shit! Samus is here. Oh god! See, I don't gotta do shit. All right, now you gotta go. You did your job. Now you gotta go. Wow. Yep. No. Science team reminds all personnel to refrain from antagonizing Metroid. Severe penalties will be enforced for all violations of this order. AKA, don't fuck with the Metroids. Don't do it. Don't do nothing. Report any force field malfunctions to Operations Command immediately. Do disengage. Force field command authorization. Oops! My bad. Teehee. It did it. Now, at this point, it would tell you that you need the X-ray vision, but I think you can do this part without X-ray. You just have to you just have to know the pattern to be really lucky, or just be an idiot like me and just completely fail. But at some point, you are actually gatekeep really hard because you actually have to you have to have plasma beam. I think I can just jump there, right? Oh right, I have to scan the grapple hooks. Oh, be careful not to stand in the phase on. Okay. Yeah, if there are grapple hooks, I have to scan those now. Now that I have the grapple beam, I could scan those. Which I think actually one is coming up. There you are. You know, actually, I tried the P90X. My God. It's rough. Are you guys just immune to fire? Yeah, you guys are just outright immune to fire for some reason. Yep, right here. If you actually made it here without X-ray, guess what? Doesn't matter. You need plasma. Now we go to Phazon Mines level 3. Well, it's the intensity of the workouts that you have to do. Like, I'm a fat guy, so when you first start it, it's like you're like dead, and it's not. It's honestly something I could not keep up, unfortunately. You like. Oh gosh. I can technically get this power up now, but it hurt a lot. Also, the P90X stuff that I was looking at was like an hour long. Oh, that's not new, but that is something that we could take care of. These I don't want to fuck with because these are actually painful. Yeah, my stamina's not the greatest either. Alright, I did scan you. I do want to go down here because I do believe there is something down here. Or is it the other area? Actually, it might be the other area. Actually, wait. No, I think it's the other area. Never mind. This is not the area. Alright, so we gotta go back. Hey, man. Shut up, boy. I just do hope that your diet is also like in good shape, because exercise itself won't. It's not just exercise that you have to worry about. You also got to worry about diet. Oh yeah, actually, can I Bendesium? Yeah, you gotta Bendesium out the ass for these things, man. Also, technically speaking, there is an artifact here, but I think you can get it, but it would take so like you would have. I think you'd have to get like a lot of what do you call it? A lot of energy tanks, and I just don't think it's worth it. Just get the suit. Are these regular ones or are these regular ones? Damn it. Okay, so I thought I saw somebody doing that, but I know it's like damn near like it's just not worth it. Just get the suit. All right, it's over there. Okay, this is what I was looking for previously. See, this looks innocent, but in actuality, there's a thing there. I think it's Bendesium, but does it actually say? It does not say. Yep. And I think the way Phazon works is like the damage is very tiny, but it gets gradually faster as time goes. And by the time you get to like the bottom, you're just dead. The thing that takes the longest, to be fair, is the it's the fact that you're it's breaking the stone. That's what's really bad. And now that you can, I don't believe you could I don't think you're allowed to. Oh, this is missile recharge, right? Yeah, I definitely do need this. So the saving spot's up there. Up ahead. So I'm glad I did that. Oh, I think I'm gonna make that. I could try it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Ooh, that was close. My dog's very upset. I feel like I should have a dog emote. That's the other thing I need as well, is like, in order, because like, man, you don't get very much emote slots. You son of a bitch. You don't get very many emote slots in the beginning. Like, you have to get a lot of subs in order to get more emote slots. And I think there have to be unique slots as well. It can't just be like the same people subbing over and over again, because they still count as the same point. I'm like, come on, man, that's not fair, but it is. It is. And that is true. Like, there's just not enough. It's never enough. Oh yeah. These guys are invisible, man. But it don't matter. We just wave beam them to death. There we go. She does have a hand in the cannon. Actually, I want to show this off. Like, this is something that I didn't know. If you pay attention to her hand, you see how the hand symbols are? She actually does the hand symbols when she's switching the weapon. And I think she keeps it held there as well. I don't like it's really hard to see it, but you see her changing her hand to the symbols of the beam, which I think is that's such a good detail, dude. Like holy schmoly, kind of insane. This is such a good game. Just that amount of detail, but you don't need the detail in this game, by the way. Hi, buddies. Pokemon expansion? What kind of expansion? Oh, DLC. Oh, okay. When does that come out? Okay. Oh, excuse me. You did it. Oh yeah, gotta scan this now. Yeah, now that I have grapple beam, this actually becomes a research. I'll think about it. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna get it. Would that be something you actually would want to see me stream? Cause I'm not one to really do Pokemon unless there's like a gimmick of sorts going on. Oh, that's Wave, son of a bitch. I'll consider it, because I do like Scarlet and Violet. I just wish it was optimized better, man. It's such a good game, but God, it's just not optimized at all. Community game. Are you talking about those games where like Twitch can participate in it? Oh, so you mean like other people can join as well? I'd consider it. I do have, like, I have Mario Kart. I don't know how to do Pokemon. Like, I mean, because I don't battle for shit. So, oh, actually, yeah, we can do shiny hunting and thing like that. All right, so this is where I'm gonna save because like the boss fight's like right by there. Oh, I completely forgot you can just do that in Scarlet and Violet. You don't gotta just do that. Oh, so oh yeah, there's also Unit Square. There's also raids, funny raids. We can do that. And then I know with Pokemon Unite, you can play with friends, and I don't mind doing that, playing with friends. Uh, I believe I got the shiny thing as well. Um, Although I don't think I ever did the Union Square stuff. I don't know. Fat F. I'll have to see. Um, yeah, I can think. Oh, you picked Sylveon. That's your main Mon. I've been rocking Inteleon. Inteleon's so much fun. Pikachu's pretty cool. Let me see what else. So Unite, I've been rocking Inteleon a lot because he's pretty cool. But I do love using Goodra. Use I want to pick up Dragonite again because he got buffed pretty decently recently. Uh, Let me see what else. I have to look at the roster itself, but I do like I do totally I would totally want to play Unite with you guys. Like, because I actually, hilariously enough, I don't know if you, I know Aurora, you remember for sure. But when I first started streaming, like this was before I got the Legacy Collection, I actually started playing Unite. I was doing, I try to use Gudra to get the Gudra ground, yeah, getting to Masters with Gudra, and I did it. I didn't get to the 1600, but I did get to Masters, and that made me happy. I was like, yeah, boy. How kind of message is this? Yeah, I can do that. Like I said, I do want to do. Um, I totally, absolutely want to do. Now that I'm more interested in it, I want to do a soul lock. A soul lock uh, is so cool. I don't. If you ever want help with ranked, I can help. Although I think I'd have to make a new account. But that's a fat maybe. So but yeah, for solo, lock, I want to do one. Like, I'll be honest with you, I have ups and downs with soul locks. Like, there was one which was pretty cool. But I remember I had the worst soul lock luck ever. Yeah, we were doing um oh, let me explain. So essentially, you play Pokemon, any game, more than likely randomized to like truly spice it up, and you play with a buddy. Now, the point of the soul lock is essentially your Pokemon are tied to each other. So you're doing Nuzlocke rules, but like, say for example, your starter is locked with their starter, so their starter dies, so does yours. And then of course, like Route One Pokemon, Route Two, yeah, so on and so forth. Yeah, I would totally find a buddy and do that. That'd be a lot of fun to do. Um, and then like it's even more terrifying if they die in the middle of the battle. It's like, oh well, it's gone now. uh, so the one that I had the absolute worst luck in was X and Y. No, Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon was the one because like all my other friends they had legendaries and shit. My best starter was a fucking Shelter. and then here's the other thing too. So he randomized the game as well. And he did two additions for me. He did I requested two things. I requested that um Gudra was part water because previously we did something with Solok or whatever, and he changed Gudra to Water Dragon, and I thought it was really cool. So I had him to do that, and I also had him change Serena to Grass Fighting because Serena's only Grass, if I'm not mistaken. But but no. See, the other thing that he did was he changed the battles by a lot, and he added Mega Evolutions to these battles. So I would get into these battles, and then all of a sudden, I'm facing a Mega Caesar. Now, granted, it sounds scary, but they're also low level. So they don't have like the greatest moves of all time, but it's still scary as hell because it's a Mega, right? And you're like, now for others, they were like they were rocking the good shit. Me, I had a fucking Shelter. the hell am I supposed to do that? Which I cannot evolve, by the way, because you need a water stone for that. And guess what? We also randomized items. So good luck getting a water stone. It was nuts. it was it was it was quite the experience. But I also did one for Black and White, which was a lot of fun. Um that was also pretty cool. And yeah, more than likely, if I do one, it'd be randomized in some way, shape, or form, and to like truly spice it up. I don't know. I'll have to see, but it's definitely something I want to touch in the future. Black and White is the one I did beat, although I did I did have a very unfortunate loss towards the end. I'm still deciding. I'm deciding between Black and White. Um, I might do X and Y. I might do. I could do. I could consider Heart Gold Soul Silver, but truth be told, I kind of I like Black and White and on. I don't like really going back too much. I might even I'll keep it vanilla at first, but if I ever revisit Soul Locks, I might even consider the different patches like the different hacks and whatnot. I might consider those as well. I don't know. We'll see. But I think for now, it's between Black and White and X and Y. One of those two. We'll have to see. But anyways, this was a lot of fun. But tomorrow is Battle Number 4, by the way. So we're gonna be playing that tomorrow. But next time we play Metroid, which will probably be Monday, because Friday we're doing the Perla stream. But on Monday we'll be continuing Metroid, and we got ourselves a big man to fight in this arena. It'll be fantastic. I'm so sorry, Mr. I'm so sorry, King of the Platypuses. But I am ending the stream. Also, actually, no, I'm actually glad you're here. Have you been DMing me on Twitter? I need to know. Okay, that is you. Okay, so because like your DMs got filtered immediately. It got put to spam. And so I normally don't check spam very often, but I checked today. I'm like, this name looks familiar. And then but then it also said like when you check it, it also said, oh, they sent a media file. So I was like, oh, but it doesn't show me. So I was like, oh, I don't know if I can show. I don't know if I should look at that. But now that I know it's you, I don't mind opening the DMs now, because I sometimes get DMs randomly. Like, I think I've told this story, but so my favorite character is Nephany, of course, from Fire Emblem. I love her to death, and that's my profile picture. Actually, it's my Twitch PFP to this day, right? And sometimes people will DM me to do comms. Like, hey, do you want to comm me? But that gets filtered to the spam. And I also get people asking me about my OC. People think that she's my OC. I wish she was, but she's not. So it's funny when I get those types of DMs. But I was like, yeah. But yeah, I'll respond to, because I wanted to absolutely make sure that was you, because I just didn't know. I wanted to be absolutely sure. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow for Battle Number 4. We're going to, and then we finished the tournament, and now we're literally at the end. So basically, essentially, post game will begin, because we're not fighting duo right away. We're going straight to 105. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.